Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I just left my mama's house. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be putting a video up that's going to make you want to eat your heart out. But you see what I got over there, right? You see those? There are pies galore up in here. Pies, rolls, all kinds of cookies. Oh, my goodness. Nobody does it like my mama, and eating it. That lemon meringue pie is to die for. I mean, seriously, to die for. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you, but you know, it is Christmas time. This is going to be crazy because we got football today. We got football tomorrow. We got football on Sunday, and we got football on Monday. 4 days straight of football. It's just unbelievable. But I believe we're about to see an evolution of football. Sorry, let's see if I can get that stopped. It's shaking so much. So tomorrow night, the 49ers and the Cardinals game will be exclusively on Amazon Prime. We already know that YouTube has, if you're part of the YouTube TV, that you get NFL Network as well as the Red Zone. I think we're seeing the evolution of how NFL broadcasts and the precursor to what's going to happen next year at the end of next season. NFL now going to have 17 weeks of football, 17 game schedules. And I think you're going to see when the television contract is up, it's going to be a free-for-all. And I can guarantee you that somebody else is going to get that Sunday ticket package. I try and, put pieces together and things. Nobody knows who's going to outbid who. But we know that everybody wants a piece of that NFL pie. Contrary to popular belief that the NFL is going down, there's more money to be made for the NFL with the gambling that's been added to it. Right now, they're getting revenue from that. 17-game season, that means that's a 1/17 more revenue that's coming right there to the NFL teams. And cable TV is dying. Everything is going to streaming. And if you are YouTube and you want to make a major splash, you go for that Sunday ticket. You've got the platform. And see, here's where, and I'm not saying that it's going to be YouTube. It might be Amazon Prime. It might be Yahoo Sports. But see, here's the thing that's killing DirecTV. I'd love to have Sunday ticket, but I don't want to have I don't want the whole cable service. Nobody wants cable service now. Everybody wants to stream. But that's what you get when you get DirecTV. Now, Mike says, well, you can just get DirecTV and get the app and all. But again, I don't want all. I've got my Verizon set up, which is my cable provider, which is my internet provider. I'm happy with that. I don't want to have the whole. I don't want all those channels. I don't watch them. But if you say, hey, you can just buy the Sunday ticket, I'll buy the Sunday ticket. And that's where, if you are Amazon Prime, trying to get into TV, if you're YouTube TV and you want to make a splash and you got tons of money and you're already in bed with the NFL now, with the Red Zone as well as NFL Network, you're going to be trying to get in it. We already know that ESPN wants a Super Bowl. ESPN wants a Super Bowl, and ESPN right now is fighting for their survival because YouTube is taking a big chunk of it. I view ESPN as a general practitioner. They know a little bit about everything. You go to your general practitioner, your family doctor, you get your physical on, okay? He sees something on your x-rays that doesn't look quite right. What does he do? He sends you to a specialist. Or you go out, you mess up your knee. You don't go to your general practitioner for that information. You go to an orthopedist. A guy who knows nothing but knees and joints and stuff like that. The guy who can fix it. general practitioner, he know a little bit about it. He can tell you, you know what, your knee's not right. I don't know how to fix it. I can't fix it. I got to send you someplace else. And that's where everything is going. Specialized. So as you start seeing the new television contract, it might be television and streaming contract, because you're going to start seeing the NFL on more and more things. Because look, let's face it, everybody's doing everything on their cell phones. People aren't tied to, seeing cable TV and seeing ABC and NBC and listen, I just want my football right here, right now. I don't need all that stuff. And when that happens, it's going to be another death nail into the cable TV. It's crazy for me when I went out to my daughter's house the first time, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and see the news on cable. She's like, I don't want cable. I don't have those channels. When I go to Michael and say, hey, put the game on, he's like, what's the channel number? Because they don't know it, because they do everything streaming. And I believe that you're going to look and see one of those networks, one of those one of these streaming platforms that really wants to differentiate themselves from the other ones. And that Sunday Ticket, they can buy it, and they already have the infrastructure there to be able to take it to the next level. It's just basically paying the NFL. They don't need to go out and put up satellite dishes and things like that. All they have to do is put it on their channel. They got it. And it will be an instant moneymaker, because, like I said, a guy like me who wants to be able to see their team every week, every game, I'm going to go there and I'm going to get that because I want to see it, because I don't live in that market where I get all those games. And this is where it's the evolution of football. There's so many people that will say, you're not a real Cowboy fan because you're not from Dallas. Well, that was true back in the day. When I grew up, there wasn't the internet. There was George Michael's Sports Machine on Sunday nights for half an hour. That was the sports program. And all you got was your local team and stuff. The news would have sports on for 5 minutes. And then Friday, Sports Illustrated would come out, and then you could see pictures and stuff. If you were a fan of another team, it was difficult for you to be in. And that's why everybody says, well, if you're, from Washington, you need to be a Washington fan, and so on. That's not the case today. You can get the same information anywhere, whether you're in Dallas or whether you're in Kalamazoo. And that's the change of football. And sports and everything else, it's become international. And this is going to be the NFL changing and going into the future. So if you're a 49er or a Cardinal fan or just a diehard football fan, you're going to start seeing more and more games being streamed. Get used to it. Get used to it. And the way they do stuff, it's kind of like the crack dealer. We're going to give you a taste of this for free. You get hooked, now we're going to charge you for it. Yeah. Get ready for it. It's coming. Now I got to get these pies in the house. I'm going to get me some pie. Peace.